And we over at the pond, and I'm in the midst of a tangle right here, like usual. But today, since it's the 4th, we're going to use the custom Veteran Cranks Whopper Plopper, and we're going to see if we can catch some fish on the old red, white, and blue custom fishing lure. So we'll turn the camera around so you can get a good view of the pond here. And we're going to get to it, and we're going to see today so we can create some fireworks using this custom Whopper Plopper. And here we go. What in the world? Yeah, try this again. Oh, yeah. Really good action. Look at that. Nothing screams, catch a bass more than that right there. If you jump on, just let me know where you're from. I'll come back in just a second. Get the camera. I rode the e-bike today, so I'm limited on what I could bring. But we've been fishing for about an hour, testing some other lures. I figured I would wait till it got a little bit more daylight and I had better light before we went live. What I'll probably do is here in a little bit, I'll probably move my camera over to my tripod. Look at that. America Popper. Greg from North Korea. Did you must not have got any sleep to get up this early and watch my shenanigans. But been testing some lures. Here's what I'll tell you happened. I lost one. So the test didn't go so well. It's the only one I had. Hey Virgil. Appreciate Roy and Greg jumping on. It is muggy as all get out. I'm gonna tell you right now. Mr. Cardi, thanks for dropping in. It's muggy. I can't hardly see out of my glasses. And there we go. A bass on the American Whopper Plopper. Get you some of that red, white, and blue Whopper Plopper bass. There you go. There we go. It's one good way to give your sponsor a shout out is catch a nice little largie from the pond on the custom lure that he made. See if I can do this without getting a trip to the ER today. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful little largemouth bass. Get you some camera time. Tell them, hey, if you like what you're seeing, hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if you like seeing pond bass. We're going to let him go. Destroyed that. Top water. Nothing like the top water explosion. Virgil. So, yes, what I'll do is in the description when I get done fishing, I'll put the link plopper. It's donation only. So there's no price. If you want to buy one of these, you just submit a donation to Veteran Cranks and he will get you one out. He can let you know the shipping. So once I get back home, I'll make sure to put everything in the description for you. But I'll tell you, they're really good quality. They got good action. The hooks are really sharp. And you just seen they in fact do catch fish. All right, Virgil, here's you a chance to win one on my YouTube page. I've got a video. I found a veteran-owned company. We're doing a giveaway on a USA lure just like this. Go over to the video and it will tell you how to enter. So you don't even need money. Here's your free chance to win a lure. So just go. You'll see me holding a bait just like this. It's a swim bait, red, white, and blue. You can go to that video. It'll give you specific instructions and you can be entered for a chance to win a custom bait. That's about the average size bass that we catch over here in the pond. Sometimes we get lucky and hit a 17, 20-inch bass. But it's usually around the 12-inch range. You ask me, there ain't nothing like listening to a whopper plopper coming across. I don't know what you mean, Virgil, about getting your stuff taken. Here's the only downfall. I got all this grass to work around. Okay. We're going to do a little walks here. Yep, there you go. I rode the e-bike over. Rod holders. Condensed backpack. Protein coffee. And we're going to walk down here. And see if we can work a few more bass. on the Americana Whopper Flopper. There we go. It's stand right there. I'm pretty sure anything's possible, Virgil, of shipping something. And congratulations on that big fish you caught. Greg, you feeling better? If you're in Australia, I don't think. Oh, got a bass right here, so we'll wind up getting him. He don't get the Americana Whopper Popper. I've got something else that'll get him. He's hiding right under this grass. Talked too much yesterday. Roy, you having a good fourth so far? Hang on, guys. I gotta grab a different setup. I got a bass. Hang on a second. I got a bass right there. He's come up to the whopper plopper. He won't commit. So I've got something that'll make him commit. Hang on, let me grab my other setup. I'm coming, guys. Doing a quick bait change. I'll be right there. All right. Sorry for the delay. Ingo Shorts. Thanks for joining in. Sorry, had to go get some weightless stuff here. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to get this bass to commit to a 4-7 lure Xenospore. There you go. Little creature baits, also known as koiki. Many different names for these things. Sea urchin. I like to call them the spider monkeys. But here's what's about to happen. I'm gonna throw this in there, and he's going to destroy it. I'll go ahead and tell you. Sorry, it took me a second. Could not find my scissors because I had to do a lure change. So here's what I will tell you. Every single 4-7 lure bait that I have used has been catching fish. They are really good quality. Stupid bluegill trying to bite my tails off. They're really good quality, they're durable, and they just simply catch fish. That's all they need to do. Now, I've not tried this solid black color. Oh, what the world? I had one. Throw it back in there. Oh, yeah, that Lew's Mach 1 White with my Spider Monkey. Elite combo. But I wonder if I'll catch bass like you do with that white elite combo, Greg. You lay them down on that one when you fish. Oh, there he is. He back. And I got grass. I got a lot of. Okay, he won't bite this. Okay, I got a bait in here. I know he won't resist. Oh, there it comes. There we go. There we go. Got us another little pond bassie. Look at that. So here's what you do when you catch fish and you're using sponsor baits. Make sure you get a good photo of your sponsor's baits with fish that you're catching. Look at that. Pretty little fish. Largemouth, they just cannot resist these sea urchin top baits. And look, they don't have to be big. See if we can get him out. Back on, boy. There we go. So that's what we caught it on. Just using a worm hook. And we got us a nice pond. Beautiful, beautiful little largemouth. For about another 10, 12-inch bass. So when you're fishing, Always give your fish some camera time. Give them some love. They're helping you out. Return the favor. So there we go. I knew he would come and get it. It's only a matter of time. Now, keep this party going. So we caught one on the Xenospore. Now we're going to swap this out and I'm going to put a different one on. We ain't done with the American flag whopper plopper. I promise. Right here, one of my favorite lures. I don't know what it is about this lure, but they simply cannot resist. And that is the reactor worm. Uh, this thing is crazy in the water. I would tell you right now, if you ever want to try a weightless, wacky setup, try the reactor worm. You will be shocked at the action on this worm. And we know we got us some more bass over here. And how I fish this one is I get it about a foot, 2 foot down, and I just start twitching it back. Fling it to the other side. And I don't know, it may not make it that far. After all that boat wiring, I don't know if my arms got it in me. I was seeing if there was another bass right here on this grass, or if that was the only one that was hanging out right there. You can do it. You can do it, sir. We're gonna see how far we can cast it over there. So jump in, give me a second. Uh, halfway. Now, whopper plopper, I can get across through there. We'll just let her set for a second, then we'll work it back. Probably one of the easiest setups to try to catch fish on. All you do is cast it, let it fall. You can slowly reel it back. You can just barely work it back. It don't matter. We're gonna go back to the American Whopper Plopper right now. And then if I see a bass hanging around, we'll switch over. He won't commit to the Whopper Plopper. All right. There it is. Americana. Get the bass. Oh, got some grass in the tail. He quit a plopping. Clear indicator of grass. If you like the red, white, and blue Whopper Plopper, I got we're going to try too. Go to Facebook and look up for Veteran Cranks. Veteran Cranks. Not for sale, donation only. All money that is raised from donations goes to the veterans and suicide awareness. So, Veteran Cranks on Facebook. That's where you can find these. Donation only. They are not for sale, but you can get one by making a to support the cause. And when you go there, tell them the outdoor amputee said you needed to come and get one of these. We are getting the grass every cast. That is not what the Whopper Floppers like. They do not like grass. What they like is bass. And we'll move here in a second. We don't get any fish, we'll move. We won't sit here and burn the midnight oil. It's 8 a.m. and it's hot and muggy already. We do pretty good till we hit one spot. And then we start getting grass every time. Oop. Come on. Get out of there. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Let's go move spots. And see if we can find some more bass. There is a bass over there. Lord, I've done it now. Tell you what happens. You see that mess? What happens when you film videos and you got one hand and camera rolling. No rain today for us. Chris? Tell you what, let me ask you a question. I just saw bass on this grass. Does anybody want me to put a frog on and see if we can get a bass out of that little grass area right there? Let me know. Frog on the pads? Should I go for it? GP, he is a frog guy. I thumbs up. So luckily, my buddy who owns this pond, he lets me fish over here. And it is a quick whiff. Just hop and a jump over here for me. All right, hang on. We're gonna put the Americana bait whopper plopper down, and we're gonna go frog. Maybe. I don't know what I've done here. We're having technical difficulties over here with the braid. And I'll tell you what's going on. I have resorted to changing my name to Tangle Terry. There we go. Praise Jesus, you got it. All right. Oh, go lock them frogs. All right, I got my pad tractor. See what happens. Okay. There we go. Whoa. Let's see if we can get us one off the pads. Now, knowing my luck, he was all over this till I throw a frog in there. Yeah, 100%, Chris. We'll definitely get a date set at some point. I have just had so much going on. I am finally under the magical under 500 hours on YouTube for monetization. So it is getting closer. Well, I I thought they might want to play with the frog. Evidently not. I don't think they want nothing to do with my frog. No frogs. I am not. I like using frogs, but the hookup ratio for me is hit or miss. Now I did do pretty good in the Frog Frenzy tournament hosted by Southwest Indiana Outdoors. I think I finished fifth. But I mean, over here, I was just trying to play the what's the biggest one I could catch game because I did all my fishing over here. I didn't have time to go out to the lake. Well, no dice on the frogs. Last here. If not, we'll move over here. A bit trickier camera setup. Okay, we'll make it work. I'm trying to. There's nothing precise about my fishing. Usually, when I'm over there fishing on that side, there's fish over here, but they're not over here, and they're not really on the other side. So I don't know what's going on with the fish today. It's been a really hit or miss day. They really haven't been blowing up. I think they're exhausted from the heat yesterday. So is my reception a little poor? If I get 2 bars, I do pretty good. But then it kind of drops down to 1 bar sometimes. It's definitely hit or miss here on Signal. Thank you, Verizon. We appreciate it. All right, we're about to go back over here to my spot, and we're about to put the American flag lure back on. Ah, okay, we got us a little walksy right over here. Grabbing some different lures. I got the Americana swim bait for the Whopper Flopper back on. So, got my reactor worm, the Americana Whopper Flopper. Now I got to see if I can find a place, get my camera to set up. So I ain't gonna lie, this tripod kind of sucks. I think this may work. Just gonna have to play around. There we go. All right, Americana, Whopper Plopper, do your thing. Besides, get grass in your tail. We don't need that. We need you plopping, not a flopping. Oh, don't worry, Wade, I'll get you down here, buddy. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I was throwing some top water this morning, and they were not reacting to it at all. I think they might be cooked from 100-degree heat yesterday. I'm in the jungle. It's time to look for a pond prowler. I've just got to watch because I do not want to lose this thing. We've already lost one rocket pop lure today. I see him over there standing up. He fought a brave battle, but he lost the war. Only problem using these baits. Hopefully you'll get on some, Chris. I just really wanted to, since it was the 4th, I wanted to use the lure to see if we could catch some bass. And we did. Mission accomplished. I really thought they'd just be hammering topwater today, but they are not. Stingy. Stingy, I'll tell you. Y'all got any big plans today for the 4th? Just fishing. Nothing wrong with that, buddy. We're going to chillax this weekend. Got ICAST leaving next weekend for ICAST. Man, I would really, really, really like to see an explosion on the water. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of his stuff here lately, man. His creek fishing adventures is on point. He makes really, really good videos. No fish, just grass. That's awesome, man. I think I saw a video, one of the videos. I'm pretty sure you were in it. Yep, got grass in the hotel. I knew it. Okay. Hang tight. Gonna do us a little lure. Whoopee. 4-7 lure reactor worm. We got anything over here? I usually worm out over here in this setup. I wished you all could really see the action on this worm, how crazy it is. Here's what I'll tell you. Now that the pool deck is done, that is not sponsored by Lowe's Home Improvement for various reasons, I am going to do a video of some of my favorite baits, and I'm going to get some underwater footage to show you the action on some of these baits. It's going to be a really cool video. Not as cool as catching all this grass, though. Yeah, I think that's the one that I saw. Listen, you know when the weightless wacky worm ain't working too good to fish, I've just taken the day off. I think that's what's happened. They're like, hey, that legless dude that keeps throwing in the tree is back, and they just quit. They just go hide. I just had a little hit there. I don't know if it was a bluegill or a little bass, but I just seen the worm go. No hook set. I feel like they should be a fish right back there. But then again, that's probably the same feeling that I have in my toes right now. No, I'm pretty sure I had a fish. Man, I hate losing bait. I hate it. That's why I need me a pond prowler. Go out there and get them. God, film, we're going about to lose another worm. Philip, I'm gonna need some more reactor worms. We're being hammered in the worst way at the pond. I bet we lost it. Bet we did. Yep. I hate it. All right, hang tight. Let me get me another hook tied on, and we will see if we can catch some more. Hang tight. All right, we're back. New hook, new setup. Let's see if we get different results. I'll show you what we're putting on. Okay. Got us a little hoop, but blue's got us a little different looking sea urchin. Just got me a little weight on it to help it sink. Had to use this last weekend. Oh yeah, that's better. It would not sink at all. Would not. So now, will the crazy urchin moonquake? Yeah. So we caught a few on the USA red, white, and blue whopper plopper. So right now, that was the goal, and we are just trying to catch anything right now. We don't care about size. We don't care about weight. What we care about is a tug. That's all we care about. Yeah, the here can't hardly fish anything that sinks or has depth to it. Cause start running into grass really quick or really bad. I just like fishing. I don't care what size they are. I don't care how big they are. I just like it. Well, that sun come up, and let me tell you, the humidity, whoo, roosters are crowing. They said it's time to catch fish. Look here, got a bass right here beside of me. I don't know if I can turn the camera around. We'll try. Okay, I don't know if this will work. We're just gonna stick sea urchin right there. I was hoping maybe if I just play around top of the water with it like that, he might come up and eat it. I mean, that looks pretty if I was fish. Just kind of hop it across the pads here. Boone Lake's where I've been catching all my big bass that you've been seeing. Been coming from Boone Lake. You want to get on some hybrids or stripers, Boone Lake, that's where it's at. But right now they're saying the stripers are pretty much hit or miss. So tell you what, I'm gonna have to get a different tripod. This thing is not that good. I had a really good setup and I lost it. If we can put it back where we were. There we go. Well, they ain't touching the green, so let's do a little change. Let's see. We'll try a different color. We'll go with the old white. And let me just tell you, this one bigger. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a big one. Who knows? See what we got here. Oh yeah, I can definitely see that one in the water way better. Yeah, this one's got a little bit quicker fall than the other one. Definitely no rain here. We got a low chance this evening. But man, I'll tell you what, it's hot and muggy right now. There's no way around it. I'm sweating in places I did not know I even had. I'm gonna fish for just a few more minutes here. I gotta pack everything up and take the e-bike back across to the house. I gotta cross four lanes of traffic, so try to get this done before traffic gets bad today. Well, I can tell you there's 100% chance of sweating in the forecast today. This is why I can't really fish anything that sinks because it loves to catch snodgrass. All right, we're moving again. Now keep moving. If you're in the bike, if you're in the market for an e-bike, got a review coming up on that one. I'm having some fun with that thing. I will go ahead and tell you. And I've got her set up for fishing adventures. Okay, there we go. We're gonna throw the whopper plopper. Ooh, a little bit more. If we can get us another fish. Maybe since the sun's come out, they'll decide they want the plopper. Who knows? Well, the the grass loves the whopper plopper. Loves it. Least we can say the red, white, and blue lure come through today. All right. All right, sea monster. Go do your thing. Bring me a fish. I at least want one more before I get out of here. Thank the fish. Just for won't be stingy today. What's it looking like? All right, we'll give it a few more minutes and then I got to bounce. It looks like I have caught some grass or something. Yep. It's hard to use these baits here. Sometimes they work good. Sometimes this is all you do. We'll try to keep closer to the top of the water and just work it back. Just doing a little twitching. Well, the bass are definitely hiding. They don't want to play. All right, we're going to bounce out of here. It's starting to get hot. I got a little bike ride back, and I got to get across the framing system. So I got to pack this beast over top of it. So appreciate you stopping by on the 4th of July. Be safe. Have a good day. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by and watching. I appreciate the support.